In this view, I'll be continuing a new adventure on the 8th Dawn quest, which is the new quest. It's quite an interesting quest. And I get to try out Sunday in this quest. Wait, why isn't this... Can I not... Wait, can Sunday not knock this thing over? Okay, the other characters can. Why can't Okay, Sunday can, it's just a really ranged attack. Okay, for this, I think I will claim Bronya. I think she's good. Yeah, I think that's a good one to pick. Yay! Free Bronya! And then there's also get a free Star Pass. Yeah, and this other stuff is stuff I'll do later. There she is. I might level her up later, but I want to do the quest for now.
Seems I let my wishful thinking get the best of me. Will you at least give me a chance to explain?
I will, but before I do...
Well, followed him.
Put your hands behind your back and answer my questions in short sentences.
This is cool. I really like this, where they do like the art. It's really cool when they do this.
Short sentences?
I need to make sure your words aren't concealing any dangerous incantations.
I can't believe I've left everyone with such a peculiar impression of me. Please, believe me when I say that I didn't come back here with ill intent. Penacony will never experience the Order again, either.
I'm afraid I won't be taking
you.
your words at face value, not after how you wielded the power of harmony. Answer me. What are you doing here?
It looks like there's only one way to gain your trust.
Why did he let him go before, though?
Come on out, 1 week. We found ourselves an ally.
Sunday unreservedly shares a story with Welt.
So, it was the IPC that freed you.
My sister has likely made an agreement of some sort with them. As for how I'm able to move around freely in Penacony, I have 1 week to thank for that. As you can see, I've only returned to my home to bid it farewell. Would you be kind enough to give me a chance to say goodbye, so that I may leave without regrets?
Agreed. But, until you leave Penacony for good, you're to stay by my side.
You have my gratitude.
Is Wellwood on the Express then?
I left my home in a hurry too. I know how it feels. That said, I can't make this call by myself. My companions need to know about this too.
The Astral Express crew is in Penacony too?
Come with me. We'll go find them. You come along too.
Wait, I thought we were on the Express.
Okay. Boy, this is gonna be a party.
I thought we were all on the Express. Is this a different time to what it showed before?
We're here. They should be somewhere nearby.
Mr. Yang,
Where are we?
if you don't mind, there's something that puzzles me. Now that the crisis on the planet of festivities has been averted, shouldn't the Astral Express have departed to continue on its trailblazing journey? Why have you and your companions stayed behind in Penacony? Could it be that someone stirred up trouble after I left?
And if that were indeed the case?
I doubt I'm in any position to be proposing ideas, but I'm happy to defer to the Nameless and aid with any plans you may have.
There's no need to worry. All is well in Penacony. Our reason for lingering here is a certain unusual passenger.
Who's that?
Passenger?
The Express has been commissioned to send a passenger back home. We're just resting up in Penacony for a while before we depart.
By passenger, do you mean this lady here?
It's Tingyun. She's alive.
Or these ladies?
Wait, what? What? Why are there so many Tingyuns?
This... how?
You're finally here, Mr. Yang. We have a huge problem.
What is happening? Meanwhile, the Radiant Feldspar. What?
Isn't
what
it
is-
fascinating how variables never fail to find their way into the
Wait,
lives of
what?
organic life forms?
Why is Himiko and Screwlum on the... Oh, she doesn't have voice acting. Neither did I expect to see you here in Penacony, Mr. Screwlum. I had assumed the Genius Society wasn't invited to the festivities.
I have no interest in the Harmony's celebration, so it's only natural for me to turn down the invitation. But it looks like my decision also cost me the front row seat to all of your exciting adventures. Conclusion: there is likewise a downside to pursuing reason.
I'm sure if all your geniuses showed up at the Chamonix Festival, things would have been much different.
I hear that the Astral Express has established a collaboration with the Garden of Recollection for your next destination.
They did suggest a destination. That was it. That was all. Did you hear this from Madame Herta? It's a world beyond the knowledge of the Nameless, after all. I wrote to her hoping that the all-encompassing erudition could provide us with some information.
Could there be more to it?
Yes, there's something else. Miss Black Swan said Amphoris is a world influenced by 3 paths, and the erudition is one such path. So there's 3 paths. I thought it was just remembrance.
Logic. The average Pathstrider wouldn't leave any trace behind in the Garden of Recollection's mirror.
You're right. So this has been related to the Emanators, perhaps even the Eons. That's why I wanted to know if the geniuses had any clue about it.
It's a pity we do not communicate much within the society. Not to mention we've lost most of our members to the Lord of Silence. I have never heard of Amphorius, however.
Madame Herta said the same, but it did pique her interest, and she agreed to do a little digging. My guess is that there's a chance that the Garden of Recollection is behind it. She's always had a keen interest in the Remembrance's technology, after all. It's all thanks to her that we got to make Miss Ron May's acquaintance a while back. We even went into the Kalenga Abyss to bring a Leviathan's carcass back for our new friend. Speaking of her... Wait, what? They went into a Kalenga Abyss to bring a Leviathan's carcass. This is far too much of an understatement, but none of us ever expected to see an old friend, Miss Ron Mays.
That Foxian girl has indeed been through an unimaginable turn of events. I suppose that's the fate you organic life forms are bound by.
Yeah, a bond that truly runs deep.
So, is it out of goodwill that the Astral Express volunteered to send her back home?
With the Nameless see a point in keeping work and favors apart? It's her request. She hopes to make a brief stop somewhere to reframe her mindset for returning to Shenzhou, considering her unique position with the Alliance.
Looks like this is one exceptional passenger. Don't you have to accompany her then, Miss Himiko?
Wait, but how is she still alive? Because didn't she break her neck? My companions are with her. They know Miss Tingyun better anyway. Plus, those youngsters will definitely do a better job than me when it comes to vacations. They're probably having a wonderful time now.
So, is anyone gonna tell me what's going on?
Tingyun is
March?
multiplying.
Oh, about that. Why don't you ask her instead? She knows how to present things logically.
Do I? Apparently there are many Tingyuns here with us. I'm gonna have to break that stereotype you have of me.
You don't have to tell him that. He can see for himself.
Wait, I don't know what's happened though.
Forget it.
So how do
I'll
I
tell you.
explain?
We walked around with Miss Tingyun for a while after separating from the rest. But then we ran into something weird.
A cloning machine.
Did something happen in the dreamscape?
Actually, it's more like it was someone's fault. We met a Pepeshi filming a Try Not to Laugh challenge, and he gave us some of his candy. A type of candy that's supposed to make you fall over laughing.
Just
So that's sort
kinda,
of try not to laugh challenge.
that's kinda weird.
I didn't really want to do it, but she insisted on us giving it a shot. That's how we got into this problem.
Wait, me?
What happened?
We failed the challenge terribly. I still wanted more candies. Paul, the Laughing Maniac, March 7th. Yeah, March
Come on,
laughs
stop
so much.
interrupting. So, we had some candy, and we're so happy we rolled around on the ground for a bit before standing up. But once we did, we realized Miss Tingyun ate the candy too. But she only sneezed nonstop. Achoo! Achoo! Sneeze after sneeze.
And then she
And
multiplied.
before we knew it, she multiplied into several Tingyuns right in front of us.
Is that the wrong candy?
What's your take on this?
The dreamscape is a Memoria world. It is likely that candy triggered her hypersensitive mind, causing scattered memory fragments to dissociate and become entities themselves. There is no cause for concern. We've experienced similar incidents from time to time in the sweet dream.
So it actually changes his voice as well.
Mr. Yang? Who is this?
It's
This is
okay. You
Sunday.
can reveal yourself now.
I was only being careful, or we would have been stopped by the Bloodhounds more than once on our way here. Help me remove my disguise. 1 week.
It's Sunday.
It's been a while, everyone.
You! What's going on?
Time to drive the train into him again. Yeah, what's going on? Mr. Yang, have you turned on us? Am I still dreaming?
Everyone, stay calm. I'll explain.
Walt fills him in on what he's been through.
I believe that at this point, Sunday has no reason to be dishonest. But to prevent any unforeseen complications, I'll be accompanying him everywhere he goes until he leaves Penacony. Mr. 1 Week here is an old acquaintance of Sunday's.
Pleased to meet you, fair lady. And you, of course. You're the heavyweight who pummeled this control freak.
I'm not one to boast about past feats. He was a worthy opponent, and that was a team effort.
The surprises just keep pouring in. First there was Miss Acheron, and then Miss Tingyun. Why does it seem like Mr. Yang always comes back with some extraordinary guests?
Let's leave this discussion for later. For now, we should be focusing on returning Miss Tingyun to her normal self.
That's not gonna be easy. You'll see what I mean, Mr. Yang. These Tingyuns aren't exactly easy to communicate with.
Find a Tingyun that is easy to communicate with. Why is this my team again? Let's change my team. The business model was quite interesting. This is so weird. Bro, I want to get a screenshot of this. Actually, I want to be Tingyun myself. Wait, can I not take a screenshot? Oh, I can't take a screenshot here. That's sad. Perhaps a merchant guild representative can be found. Tingyun,
Miss
question
March
mark?
7th, have you taken the time to consider my suggestion?
Your suggestion? Oh, wait. Which Miss Tingyun are you again?
It's me! I'm the one who wants every Tingyun to come together to form the Tingyun Merchant Guild. How often do you get the chance to work with yourself? Just imagine how in sync we'll be with one another. We're bound to thrive and prosper. I know we can't leave the dreamscape to trade with the outside world, so that's where you come in, Miss March 7th. Your wits surpass many others, making you the perfect person to handle liaison negotiations on our behalf.
If it's the Tingyun Merchant Guild, then though, shouldn't it just be Tingyuns in it?
I guess I can consider it. I hope everything goes smoothly for your guild. There. Now do you see what I mean, Mr. Yang?
There does appear to be an element of her talking to herself.
I want to clone copies of myself too. Miss Tingyun's got a sense of humor these days.
Forget about it. How are you gonna clone your bat?
Well, I have different weapons. I can give him my
Mr.
different
Yang
weapons.
mentioned the Express's next voyage is to send a passenger back home. Could this lady be from the Xianzhou Alliance?
Yes, more specifically, the Xianzhou Luofu.
The Luofu? Didn't the Antimatter Legion launch an ambush on the Luofu some time ago? Was she one of the few survivors?
Quite the contrary. She might have been the person closest to the eye of the storm.
Looks like there's a lot more to this story.
Story for another time.
I want to
As
hear that
host of the
story.
Dreamscape, do you have any suggestions for fixing this problem?
I don't have much to go on now. Perhaps we should talk to the other Miss Tingyuns here.
Okay. I do want to know how
That sounds
Tingyun's
nice.
still alive.
People never forget a personally prepared home-cooked meal. But then again, gifts should be lasting. What about a delightful new bouquet of flowers on the table each day? Wouldn't they do a better job at brightening up someone's day? That sounds like a good idea. If we really want to do this right, though, it's the thought behind the gift that truly matters. The more thought goes into the gift, the better the recipient feels it. She makes a valid point, too.
You sure have
They
a
actually
way
sound
of not
different.
offending anyone.
These three Tingyuns don't look like they'll be reaching a conclusion anytime soon. We won't be able to get a word in.
The different Tingyuns actually sound different.
So, what do you think, Sonny?
Sunny.
Let's try a different name, my dear friend.
Oh, don't we sound chummier that way? I took a leaf out of this Foxian girl's book.
The problem with Miss Tingyun is just as I suspected before. That prank shattered her into notes that are each a part of her. In other words, it means the Tingyuns we see here are all different aspects of her psyche.
Okay. You just made it sound a whole lot more complicated.
At any rate, this is a known occurrence across the dreamscape. Tuning could be the way to fix it. The only problem is that these Miss Tingyuns are too caught up in their own world. Is there one we can properly speak with?
One that we can speak with? Oh, I think there is one. But it may take me a while to identify her.
Because they all look the same. Oh wow, there are so many. This one's walking up the stairs? Wait, where's she gonna go? I wanna follow her, see where she goes. She walks very slowly. Oh, is she just gonna walk out of here and then disappear? Oh, never mind, she's stopped by this. Oh, and then she's walking back. Okay. There's so many Tingyuns here. Why do you have such a fondness for this benefactor? I still don't understand. It's a trash can. Aside the fact that a general might like it, placing this in the Shenzhou won't net any sales. But somewhere else. It's just a car. Not sure if I have the right person or not. Okay, I don't think there's anything over here. Did I really make this stall? Who can I sell this to? Wait, isn't that the wrong two? All the Tingyuns are queuing up to buy some ice cream which is served by Tingyun. Fei Xiao is taller. Money grabber Tingyun. Is she stealing? Is She seems completely oblivious to everything else, and is just standing there, continuously operating the cash spewer, occasionally letting out an excited
Why do I
laugh.
feel like it's not gonna be a wise move to interrupt her?
This is the Dory Tingyun. Sleepwalking Tingyun.
I'm walking in the street and... what a weird dream.
Well, technically, yeah, she is a dream.
Ugh, this Miss Tingyun looks like she's sleepwalking. Nope, not her.
Well, it actually is a dream, so... She is right about that. Invincible fan-wielder Tingyun. Didn't even truly realize. You have been refined since birth, perhaps you could.
Huh? Ugh, yikes. She's scary. No, I won't be able to talk to her.
Perhaps you could do what? Didn't even truly realize that one was here.
Oh, were you all looking for me?
Oh, is that the real Tingyun? Kitty Tingyun.
Huh? You can't fly? Why?
Why does she sound like that?
I can fly. A long time ago, a big girl flew with me really high into the sky.
She's good at doing different voices.
I'll teach you next time. Pinky promise. Should we get someone to watch over her?
Nah,
Maybe.
I think she's perfectly fine on her own. The childlike innocence that adults have is a lot more resilient than you can imagine.
Aren't children not allowed in Penacony?
Even if that's true, it doesn't apply to her.
What if I... I don't want to pop it, that would be cruel. I was thinking what would happen if I popped it, but that would be mean. I don't want to do that. Okay, I guess there's only this Tingyun left then.
Oh, were you all looking for me?
Found her! If I remember correctly, this Miss Tingyun's trait is...
It's nothing special, really.
Somewhat normal Tingyun. There she is. So this is also a side of Miss Tingyun.
She ought to meet your one we can properly speak with requirement, right?
Worth a try. My lady, if I may, I wish to perform a tuning on you.
Before you start, you should know that we're keeping our eyes on you. If you even think about taking Miss Tingyun hostage...
Brace yourselves for gravitational disintegration. Know that there are 4 pairs of eyes between the 3 of us. What? There's 4 pairs of... between the 3 of us? Do 2 of us only have 1 eye? Remember, we're the most formidable people in all of Penacony. This sounds cool. Brace yourselves for gravitational disintegration.
It is not my intention to provoke you. Perhaps, as assurance, we can have my friend here perform the task in my stead. 1 week has a higher mastery of the harmony than I do.
That is true.
If you still have
that's
concerns,
surprising.
you are also free to restrain me while he performs the tuning.
There's no need for that. You're acting so... sincere. I'm actually surprised.
Are you all right with this, Miss Tingyun?
I go as the wind blows, so you may decide for me.
Then kindly forgive our intrusion. Please do your best, 1 week.
What's he actually doing to her? Whoa. What was that? Oh, this is creepy.
What the? Did any of you hear a voice just now?
A voice?
It's kinda creepy.
Never mind.
Look, it's working.
Oh, this music's really creepy as well. Cutscene. What is...
Never did I expect that every encounter with you would always be in moments of distress. Did I conduct myself
Oh, she's
improperly?
very pretty.
Miss Tingyun, you're finally back.
Wait, so did all the Tingyuns merge together and turn into Fugue?
You may be small, but you're pretty amazing. Huh? What's wrong?
It's nothing. Just a trivial matter.
Oh, this Tingyun looks so much better. Not that the original Tingyun looked bad.
What do you sense?
I like the original design too, but this is even better.
I should have let you handle it yourself. This girl is not as ordinary as she appears. I nearly died. Just now.
What? Wait, what? Why? Darkness descends before the eyes, reminiscent of the chaos before the birth of the universe.
Don't be afraid.
What? Amidst this chaos, a voice emerged, resonating like that of the creator. This is on Herder Space Station.
What is this place? No matter what you see, you only need to remember
Who is
one
this?
thing. You're not alone.
That's creepy.
Who are you? And who am I? Is that where I came from? And where does this path lead?
Fugue. Temporarily added. But I only use her. Oh, she's level 80. Wait, just for fun, I kinda wanna try having Fugue, and then also having Tingyun, and also Facial, so they're all Foxians. I don't think I have any other Foxians. I'll just use Lil Chef for healing. Oh, this is cool design. She shoots like fireballs. This is cool. Okay, I want to compare this to the original. It's definitely a lot more detailed. Oh, and her tail turns white and red. Whereas over here it's brown. That's interesting. Okay, I want to swap these around. So Fugas first. There's enemies back. Is it going darker?
This path is so dark. Yet it's strange. The farther I walk, the more at peace I feel.
Wait, what happens if I go this way? Is something different gonna happen? What?
Could it be that this isn't the first time?
What? So if I go this way, then I just
Path is so
teleport
dark.
back.
Yet it's strange.
Oh, that
Could
is
it be that
strange.
that looks so familiar? Does she want to lead me somewhere?
It's the original Tingyun. But in a hologram?
The life support pod is ready.
Who are these
There were
people?
only minor issues.
That's great. Otherwise, that person from the Xianzhou might not be able to hold on much longer.
You're still trying. There's no precedent for saving someone who was destroyed by a Lord Ravager. Will it even work?
I'm not a genius, so I don't understand the logic behind it. But if she says it's possible, then it must be.
Excuse me. Could you tell me where I am?
Why does it have question marks?
Can they not hear me?
I guess they haven't said her name in game yet. But I know her name is Fugue. Because they said it in the special program. And it also says it here.
This girl is...
Observation log, day 6. Though extremely rare, the observed subject has started to provide short answers for some simple questions. Even though her cognition is still in chaotic state, from what has been observed so far, she is not incapable of composing long, complex sentences. However, an unbearably intense pain would immediately attack her with high frequency, enough to interrupt her thoughts or even render her temporarily unconscious. The relevant information should be delivered to Madame Ron May for her to decide whether the observed subject's senses should be temporarily numbed or numbed before conducting a questioning. But it's been crossed out. Correction. We have temporarily blocked the subject's various senses and are trying as much as we can to alleviate her pain. Though further questioning will be made until the body's repairs made some progress. Until then, this is a record of the questions the observed subject has already answered. Number 1, what is your name? The subject replied within 3 words, or 3 seconds. Tingyun. Number 2, what did you encounter? The observed subject spent a substantial period of time in remuneration for suffering from intense pain and losing her consciousness. After being questioned 4 times, it can be confirmed that the observed subject knows about the related details, but struggles to elucidate that knowledge during the limited periods of coherence.
Tingyun. What a familiar name. Do I know her?
That's you,
Don't
I
question
assume.
it. Keep moving forward.
Well, who is that?
It's you again. Who's talking to me?
I assume Fugui is Tingyun, but maybe she's not.
This girl.
Does it say the same? Yeah, it says the same.
These are wounds
Damn.
left by the destruction. They have taken root within your body and cannot be removed.
The destruction? I don't understand. Please, who are you? And why won't you show yourself?
I can't go to you. All I can do is wait for you to finish walking this path.
Who is this? I'm trying to I'm trying to remember their
You
voice.
want me to go through here? Do I have to fight it?
There's no need for that. It's too dangerous, and you can't do it anyway.
Is it maybe the Herta, since it's on the Herta space station?
Don't fight it. Embrace it. Try to coexist with it. Think of it as feeling your own scars.
My scars?
Oh, you're gonna have to fight.
Wait! Is this called coexisting?
Oh,
Don't worry. As I said before,
is this lagging?
you're not alone.
Okay, I wanna try her out. So what does she do? Okay, I'll show you the normal attack. Wow, that's got a lot of damage.
This one then.
It's actually lagging for some reason. Oh, this is normal Tingyun.
Chill out.
That won't do.
Tingyun is Fisher's best.
I venture forth to hunt. Always soaring. Forever triumphant!
Oh, I was accidentally using those.
Inevitable!
Okay, so what does her support do? That's a cool pose, and she has multiple tails. She has multiple tails now. I will support Facial.
There's no harm in sharing good fortunes.
Foxian Prayer. What does that do?
That's fine.
Wait, where's Foxian Prayer? Oh, it's on her. Break effect increased by 30%. Can also reduce toughness when attacking enemies that don't have the corresponding weakness type. With the effect equivalent to 50% of the original toughness reduction value. This cannot stack with other toughness reduction effects that also ignore weakness type. So it doesn't stack. It's probably not that good then.
Fearless and unstoppable! Too slow.
All the best.
She also has the same sort of stacking thing.
Abyss flower, bloom.
1,000 thanks, benefactor.
Oh, she has all her tails out.
Clouds are easily scattered.
Allow me to see you off.
Why was that less damage? Okay, I'll autoplay it.
The dead will
until
return. That which is seized must be repaid.
The fearless knows not fear.
So I want to see her burst. Wait, what does it do here?
Fight as one!
Dream vanished.
Receive divinity. The dead return.
Okay.
Forever triumphant!
Okay.
Victory is inevitable!
Let's seize this fine moment.
So she does quite a lot of... She immediately weakness breaks them all. Immediately. That's pretty good.
Fangs and claws got dull.
Oh, okay, her burst is ready. Okay, I'll go slow speed.
Dreams of a past life are now all gone.
Oh, this is a really pretty pose.
Though life is as a speck of dust, it dances still in grace.
Oh, it's got a lot of damage.
Not worth seeing.
Let's seize this fine moment.
It seems like a good character.
Unite our goals.
Never
They are a good character. I just have it autoplaying now, so it's faster. I just wanted to try her out first.
Cloud scattered.
She does quite a lot of damage as well.
The fearless knows not fear. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Not my lucky day.
Oh no, Tingyun's dead.
This time. Let us dance once more. Dream vanished.
Receive divinity. Repay. The dead return.
Never hesitate!
Share good fortunes.
The fearless knows not fear.
How can it be? Why are there still so many of them?
Oh no, they're behind you.
The ones from before weren't defeated either.
It's okay, you're quite strong.
As I said before, you can't defeat them.
Oh, it's Ron May.
No one can.
That's Ron May who was talking to her.
You can fall into the darkness and die alongside these scars of the destruction. Or bring them with you when you return to the world here. These are your two choices.
Return to the world? What are you saying?
Oh, is that Tingyun in there?
No wonder those two ignored me. Am I just a wandering spirit now?
Close, but not quite.
What is she then?
So, I'm trapped between life and death? Existing in a limbo?
You can think of it that way.
Based on what you said,
Why doesn't...
even if I should wake up, these wounds that caused my death will remain on my body and never heal?
Why does Ron May not have this thing above when she speaks? And it's
I
in
don't
quotation
understand.
marks.
You appear to be trying to save me, benefactor. But why are you telling me all this?
It's a habit of mine. I believe everyone should have the right to choose whether they wish to return to this world or not.
Be that as it may, I don't remember anything. There's nothing to help me make a choice.
That doesn't matter. I believe the desire to live was born from nothing to begin with. You may also prove yourself to be the exception. I would also be pleased with that result.
Yeah, she's in quotation marks and she doesn't have things saying Ron May above her.
How troublesome. But I suppose that's part of living.
Survival or destruction is no longer a choice for you. They both now grow along the same path. And only by walking this path
It's
will you
getting
break
darker.
through the darkness and arrive at my side.
Ooh, it's another one of these.
Feeling more awake? Congratulations. You attained your very first victory in this tug of war. It's a good start.
So she's also in here.
This is...
Let me explain. You were attacked by a Lord Ravager. By all rights, you should not have survived. But someone didn't agree with that assessment, and it just so happens I was able to fulfill his request.
What about the other merchants?
Who is
I
it?
don't know.
Why me?
Because you were the most unfortunate. You fell into the hands of that Lord Ravager, who destroyed your body and
Fenitilia.
spirit. Yet, you were also the most fortunate. Her desire to claim everything about you for herself meant she needed time, so you were spared instant annihilation. There is only a fine line between resurrection and escaping death. Yet, they couldn't be more different. If you had truly died, I would have been powerless to do anything for you.
Wait, so she didn't actually die?
My body feels strange.
I'm sorry. I can't let you regain your ability to feel just yet. You'd be in excruciating pain.
There's a lot of graphs and stuff going on here.
Your body was contaminated by the destruction and suffered severe damage. As I said before, these wounds will stay with you for the rest of your life.
I want to get a screenshot of this. This is a cool image.
To prevent its resurgence, I made some minor modifications to your body. Or more specifically, your tail. You'll have to learn to adapt to it. Unfortunately, the inescapable price of survival is often more adversity.
Regardless, I'm grateful to you for saving my life.
There's no need for that. This was merely a transaction. With this, the debt between the traveling merchant and me is clear.
Who?
Don't worry about it. You should sleep for a little longer. By the time you wake up, you won't remember any of these details. I'll arrange for someone to send you home. Which reminds me, you seem to have some dependable friends with close ties to you. You should go with them. It can only help with your recovery to hear more
So
about your
it's
past.
talking about the nameless, I think. At this point, past events revealed by the tuning proceed to the darkness.
Are you all right?
Did I pass out?
So that's really interesting. Only for a while. It's okay, you didn't end up in Dreamflex Reef. We're just about to make a memorial portrait for you.
A little quick to the draw, aren't you?
The tuning rebounded and affected 1 week instead. This is no ordinary woman.
I suppose there's no point in hiding it from you anymore. Miss Tingyun is originally from the Xianzhou. She had an unfortunate encounter with a Lord Ravager who robbed her of her identity and left her on the verge of death. While she miraculously escaped with her life, her body suffered terrible injuries beyond all power to heal.
But something happened to change that outcome?
Yes, a genius got involved. She's very accomplished in the field of life sciences and managed to grant Miss Tingyun a shot at survival. After that, she asked the Express to escort Miss Tingyun back home. We made a stop at Penacony along the way, partly to allow her some time to convalesce.
I'm so sorry. I thought no one would be affected if I hid inside a dream. I didn't expect so many mishaps to happen.
That's alright. So long as nobody was hurt. Can I get something to drink? I feel like I've been asleep for 10 years.
That's fine. We should find another place to talk anyway. We drew some attention with that commotion earlier.
Shortly after.
So glad. I'm a local, you know.
You'll have to make do.
In any case, I must thank the both of you for your assistance.
It was nothing. Now that the matter with Miss Tingyun is resolved, are we meeting your other 2 companions next?
There's no need for that. Mr. 1 Week is in poor condition, so let's wrap up your farewells first. I'll leave Miss Tingyun in your hands.
Huh? But, Mr. Yang, the messenger from the Xianzhou is almost here. You're not coming with us?
I trust that you can handle it. Besides, Himiko will be there. She'll be able to handle any decisions should you run into any difficulties.
Okay. We better hurry then. This is ridiculous.
Okay, this is... Yeah, that was really interesting. Learning about how Tingyun... how she's... basically got revived, I guess. I wasn't expecting that. Well, apart from the trailer. Thanks for watching the video. I got an achievement. Please don't call her big sister. It's time to make it big. It's time to make it big. Help Tingyun recover her form. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, then you may want to watch more of my Star Rail and Genshin videos. So I'll have a playlist on screen which you may want to watch. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.